Today, we're going to talk about why polling is a game changer in the classroom. Now, the first reason to why you'd want to use polling in your classroom is that it's a very effective way to handle a large amount of responses. Now, this works equally well for if you have a class full of students or if you're teaching remotely using Zoom or other online applications. What polling allows you to do is to get input from all of your students simultaneously on question instead of having each and every student answer, or even worse, muting off their microphone and talking. And here we're going to take a look at Mentimeter and how to use Mentimeter to create live polls in your classroom. Mentimeter is a free web-based polling tool that allows you to create presentations and have your students submit answers to those presentations. And here's how it works. Once I have created my account, this is what I'll be seeing. And here I'm going to select New Presentation. I'll call this Live Classroom Polling. And this is how it looks like. You have the different question types here and the slides that you're going to make here. And for our polling purposes today, I'm going to choose the multiple choice question. Now, here I can ask any question. And today we have a Swedish class as an example. So I'm going to ask my students, what do you find most difficult in learning Swedish, as an example. And here I can select my options. I'll do option 1, option 2, option 3, and option 4. Now that I have my question set up, I can hit present up here and have my students use their smartphones or create a new tab on their computer, go to this code, menti.com, tap in that code, and they can now vote on my presentation. And this is what it looks like. Real-time input from your students, straight from their phone, right to your presentation. And this is super useful to not only use in live classrooms, but also use when you're teaching remotely. And this ensures that all of your students are heard. So another powerful way to use polling in your classroom is in a reflective way. And what I mean by this is instead of having your students answer questions on the material or what they think about something, you use polling in order to allow the students to reflect on their own learnings. And this is also, by the way, a great starting point for further discussions, either in class or as homework. And I'm going to use the scale question type here in Mentimeter. So I'm still in the app here. I'm going to go and I'm going to add a new slide. And I'm going to select scales. And here I can have my students answer multiple statements in real time again, and the data will show up on my presentation, allowing me as a teacher to reflect on it and also allowing my class to see where they are at and where their student peers are at as well. Here I might simply have a reflection of today's session. And underneath here, I can add the statements. I understood the material. I was well And here I can type in my statements. And then once again, press present up here and have my students use their phone to log into menti.com and do live reflection in the classroom. And this allows me as a teacher to see the results in real time. And I can actually hover over here to see the individual answers as they show up. And as well, if I let go, I see the average answer of my class. So that was the scales question, and I do really recommend you to go to mentimeter.com, create your own account, and really explore the other question types that you can use for live polling in your classroom. If you are a teacher or an educator, we do also offer educational discounts for our paid plans, but you can do quite a lot with the free account already. So go ahead and check it out. We'll be doing more of these in the future, so if you like what you see, go ahead and hit subscribe and like, and also please comment below if you want us to cover any specific topic in teaching and interactive classrooms. See you next time.